Hello, parents. My name is Amos Tarfa, and I'm a science and math educator based in Texas. I'm from Nigeria originally, and I studied chemistry, medical physics, as well as philosophy. And then I also have a background in teaching mathematics at the math lab in Wisconsin, as well as in my tutoring center, which I started in 2013. And I have taught math and written math programs ever since. I am interested in helping you to learn strategies for parenting and navigating education in the AI revolution. On this podcast, we're going to spend a few minutes every week discussing strategies to help your children to flourish. This week, as I introduce you to the podcast, I want to say that one of the best things you can do for your child is to help them to have a vision for their lives. Because one thing AI will do is it will accelerate your path to your destination. But if you don't have a destination, it's going to be a problem. In America, it's unfortunate, but they tell kids that they don't need to choose a major till they get to college. That's a bad idea. As a matter of fact, research shows that people who go to college undecided or undeclared are more likely to have a low math sort of performance on certain assessments compared to those who have a plan. Whether it's business, economics, chemistry, physics, STEM, whatever it is, having a plan is the way to go. And so let your children do some job shadowing. Let your children focus on, basically exploring careers, which is something we do at the Learning Institute for Excellence, my organization here in Texas. We are building a big database of every STEM profession and then giving students the opportunity to basically find a mentor that can guide them in conversation about, for example, I want to be an electrical engineer. Well, let's give you an electrical engineer to work with. Learn what electrical engineering is about. Are you interested in telecommunications, or what are you interested in within electrical engineering? Those are questions that I want to encourage you to help your children navigate. They can get a journal. They can use our accounting to calculus math journal as a tool to basically prepare for their careers, right? So in the journal, they write down, I shadowed a mechanical engineer. I was encouraged by the visit and I want to do more of that. Great. And on and on and on. If you have a vision in the AI age, then there's no limits to where you can go and how fast you can get there. The schools are going to have to figure out how to catch up because the AI people are not slowing down. So universities in some cases and in some majors might be obsolete, except they step up their game. Now that's a different day's topic, but for your child right now, it'll be really good for them to know where they're headed and why they want to study what they want to study. Once they know what they want to study, then they should start doing research in that field. What are the unanswered questions in that field? In AI itself, what are the challenges, right? And if a child wants to go into computer science, then they should not. Okay, let me take a step back. If your child is going into STEM, they don't follow the American math curriculum. Do not. Because your child will be at a disadvantage compared to their global counterparts in Singapore, India, and Nigeria. Here's what I mean. In those countries, if you want to go into STEM fields, they supercharge your math and science. They give you a lot more math and science. In America, though, they don't do that. They allow you to just have this option of exploring as many things, Now, there's dual enrollment later that comes. That's one option, but not everybody has access to that. But at the same time, there's also this attitude of you'll figure it out when you get there. That's not the case in other countries. So when your child is in 12th grade in America, they will be taking some general courses, right, that some Nigerians would have taken in 10th grade, and those Nigerians are now taking more advanced courses in 11th and 12th grade. So it's really critical that you give your child a rigorous STEM foundation if they want to go into STEM. Where do you find such a rigorous STEM foundation? Look at other countries and learn from what they do. Now, I'll provide you with that information on this podcast. One of the things I'm actually doing for American students, a friend of mine from China or from a Chinese heritage joked and told me this when I used to teach at a school where his son attended. I taught his son mathematics and history. He said to me, Amos, it seems like what America needs is Nigerian mathematics. Like, bring your math to America. That's what he said. He was joking in a sense. 10 years later, I was like, no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. And so we have officially branded and began the process now of building our website and setting up. We already have a summer camp lined up for the Nigerian School of Mathematics and STEM plus AI. The Nigerian School of Mathematics and STEM plus AI. So now everybody in the world can get a taste of Nigerian math and science education. But we're integrating AI too into our instruction. So all our students are going to learn how to use AI. All our students are going to be following the research on AI. We're teaching a 6-week course. You can find the details in the description section. But we'll have a 6-week course where we talk about math, physics, chemistry, computer science, AI. We also show students how all these fields can be integrated into a comprehensive framework. Because when Isaac Newton was discovering the calculus with Gottfried Leibniz, there was the application which you could find in things like gravity and understanding the universe. We'll pick it up from this next time. Parenting and education in the AI revolution. My name is Amos Tarfa, and I look forward to sharing more with you every week for a few minutes strategies. Have a blessed day.